Hey there, Foxy Gamers! Welcome to Startup Company! Today is the official release for the early access on Steam. And because of that, we actually have to start anew because the game I was playing before was on a client that was not part of Steam. So we'll start off, of course, with getting ourselves alone. Hello, Ghost! Welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. It's been a little while since I've streamed, I guess, but it's good to be back. Alright, so for beginners, we need to get ourselves a desk or two. We're just gonna plop it right in the middle of the office here, and we're gonna just start out with a developer. Hello everyone, welcome! Oh hey Linda, glad you made it to a stream. I've been enjoying reading your comments on my videos recently. Nice to see you. Okay, so we're just gonna start with a developer and maybe get ourselves a backlog of some components before we hire a salesperson. No need to waste the money with the salesperson until we actually have some stuff to sell. Okay, so far, nobody is terribly impressive. Carrie Miller, she's pretty good. Alright, we'll just speed this up here. I'm probably just, at this point, I'm gonna wait and skip to the next day because it's almost the end of the day anyway. It's not like they're gonna do anything productive after I hire them. Oh, actually, never mind. I guess I don't get the option to skip to the next day until I have an employee that has work hours. Well, it doesn't really seem like we're gonna get anywhere anyway, so I guess we'll just go ahead and hire Carrie. Yet another woman with purple hair. I seem to like to hire the women with purple hair. Okay, we'll start out with a network component on her. Ghost says, wait, this game looks like Game Tycoon. I assume you mean Game Dev Tycoon, which it is definitely inspired by that. It's a little bit more in-depth than Game Dev Tycoon, though. It's kind of a mix between Game Dev Tycoon and Software Inc. is the way I like to describe it. A bit of an Offspring, if you will. Okay. Oh, that was all she got to create in that one day. Alright, that's fine. And we want to maybe grab a couple back-end components, and then we'll find ourselves a sales associate. How about we go ahead and look for sales executive right now. Excuse me, my allergies are very bad recently, so expect a lot of sniffling and throat clearing. Oops. So before we have a manager, these characters are not automated and I have to actually click on them and tell them what to make every time. I'm really glad they added this highlighting thing since the last time I played this game. I like that a lot, but I know Sean was having difficulties with the left mouse button actually moving the desk, so hopefully that's not going to cause any problems for me. Okay, who do we have for candidates here? We've got... Whoa, Herman Todd? Yeah, alright, we'll hire Herman. He seems pretty good. We'll go ahead and cancel that. And get old Herman a desk here. There we go. Hopefully we can get some contracts that have things we already have unlocked here. You can do another back-end component. That sounds good. Oh, interesting. So, already I did it! This guy works 7 to 3, and she works 8 to 4. That's interesting. I figured that, like, all developers would work at the same hours of the day as each other, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah, I'm, Sean says, I sent Jonas an email about the desk moving thing and the pause with open window idea you had. I bet he is swamped today with how well this game is going. Yeah. He's, you know, super responsive, but, I didn't want to bother him today. I figure I might, like, report that in the Discord or something. Let's see. Carrie. Oh, let's check out what we got here first. That is pretty simple, so we will go ahead and take that from Facebook. Now, Sean, you're going to be a bit disappointed in me, but I actually installed a mod. As you can see, this actually says Facebook. I am not a person who likes to use mods that change the way a game plays, but I definitely enjoy mods that, like, if we can add content to the game, like add some cosmetic stuff, I would totally want to do that myself, actually. I think that'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, so I did download a mod that turns everything into the actual brands, which I kind of like. So, okay, Twitter wants us to do something there too. There you go, Twitter. Alright. Now, I seem to have this problem where I don't actually upgrade my people or my office as quickly as I should. I just kind of hang around with very few employees, making them do all the work, but maybe that's just because I've actually been part of companies where it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna have 5 people in the company for like 3 years because that's just the most cost-effective way to do it. Okay, got our first one. Alibaba, is that a real company? I don't know what that is. Is that like an airline or something? Oh no, I've heard of that before. It's not an airline. I can't remember what it is though. All right, we've got a backend component and a UI component, and it's medium urgency. The one thing that kind of stinks, which I'm not, like, mad about, because I think this is good. I feel like I should not be able to, like, close this window and check out what we have in progress, but it has definitely caught me before where I'm like, oh, I think we're in the process of making this component, so I will accept this, and then turns out we're making something else. But I do believe... Nope, we were not making a network component. So now the question is, do I finish this network component, or do I switch to backend and UI? I think we'll be okay, because that's only a total of 6 hours, and Carrie is very productive right now. How much time do we have on this contract? 27 hours. Yeah. Alright, we'll let her finish up that network component. I may be paying for this, but we'll see. Nah, we should be able to do this just fine. Okay. We're gonna wanna expand our office soon. Oops, no, don't idle! Curses. Who are we gonna hire next here? We've got the ability to hire a graphics person, right? Designer, yep. Which, I find it strange that they're actually called a designer. I keep thinking that they would be called a graphics artist, but guess not in this particular game. Alibaba is like a Chinese Amazon. Okay, but bigger. Bigger than Amazon? What? I don't believe that. No way! Okay, good deal. We got our contract here, and fortunately we don't have to have Herman at work to deliver this contract, strangely enough. I'm okay with it, but it really doesn't make sense that we can deliver that without him in the office. Okay, time to put up a listing for a designer. There we go. What is our contract? Oh, nope, we are declining that one. Sorry, Hitbox. But you are far too complicated for what we can manage right now. Oh my goodness! So many people want to work at Foxy Studios. Who do we got here? Give this a pause real quick. We've got Gilbert. Well, we can't hire you because I don't want any Gilberts in the office. I don't trust Gilberts. Let's see. Steven is a lot cheaper and only 8% less productive. That's pretty good. Sean says, according to Wiki, they generate more gross merchandise volume than Amazon and eBay combined. No way! Sales and profits are greater than Amazon, eBay, and Walmart combined. What? Man, I thought, like, Amazon was the big guy. Guess not. Oh, looky here. We got Claudia. No. Steve is willing to work for less, so we're gonna hire him. Maybe later on we can afford to actually treat our employees well, but right now we can't. Okay, what do we got here? UI component, backend component, high urgency. That is probably not a good idea to take on. Sorry, Reddit. Next time. Oh my gosh. I thought I told you to start with that blueprint component. What were you doing? Ah, so many idling. Can't wait till I can get a manager. This game is so much clicking early on before we get a manager. How long is it? I suppose we have to level up once more before we can get a manager. Let's check that out, shall we? Yeah, tier 3. Cool. It won't be long. 1 or 2 more contracts and we'll be fine. Okay, this one we should be able to do. UI component. That's a pretty good amount of money for a project that we're almost done with. Oh, look at that. Carrie's already in the process of making one anyway. Oh, what do we got here? We have... Oh, that's just our contract. There we go. Do we still have candidates? Yeah. That's just left over from our last recruitment. But we are tier 3 now, so we actually can hire a manager, which is definitely something I want to do this early on in the game. Alright, we're going to rearrange our desks, though, because we don't want to have, like, 4 people hanging out in the center of our warehouse here. And you know, we should probably give them something nice, like, how about some coffee? That will automatically make them 3% more productive, it seems. Which I think it should be more than 3%. But that is interesting that it is so much more effective than anything else in here. Like, we don't need couches for taking naps, but we need coffee for sure. Throw ourselves a plant in the corner, spruce things up a bit, and get 1 more desk for our soon-to-come manager. Okie dokie. There we are. Everybody is doing something productive. Good deal. Okay, high urgency. No, that's probably not a very good idea to take that on right now. The designer person is especially nice to automate because they're... What? I thought I told you to do work. Steven, come on, man. Ah! There we go again with the left clicking. Okay. What do we got here? Encryption component. We don't have that trained yet. I would rather wait and train a different programmer in that instead of training all of the programmers and everything right now. So we're gonna hold off on that contract. You know, he's not gonna search for anything right now either, because we want to create a bit of a backlog. You know what, we'll just go ahead and set him on vacation. I know he's not really that desperate for vacation, but I don't have a use for him right now. Okay, who do we got for managers here? We got Brian Wolf. Damn, son, you need to value yourself more. What is up with that? Well, I mean, you probably should make more money, but that's what happens when you give a company an offer that's less than they are willing to pay. They're gonna take you up on that. I hate to say it, but I'm gonna be that person. So, Brian, I will tell you, you should value yourself more, but for now, that's all I'm gonna pay you. So, our managers, for anyone who hasn't been keeping up with this game at all, basically all they do is automate our employees and apparently make them more productive. But you don't actually have to do anything to the managers themselves, and even when they go on vacation, your employees will still automatically create things. Okay, everyone's on auto repeat for now, except for Herman, because he's gone. Okie dokie. We'll wait for him to finish up that graphics component and switch him over to Blueprint. Not that it's super detrimental to switch these over, but it just kind of wastes some time, I suppose. Eventually, we can have, like, one employee working on one component all the time, but I haven't really gotten to that point in any of my playthroughs yet, mostly because we have to start over today. But I have a beer, so all is well, because, you know, Beer Friday. Any of you guys that join me on my streams on Fridays know that I am, like, always drinking a beer on Beer Friday. Let's be honest, I'm usually drinking a beer every night. Because beer is delicious. And it's fun to play video games while having a beer. I swear I'm not an alcoholic. Okay, we can't hire a new person, right? Until tier 4. I think that's the case. We might want to try getting ourselves a second programmer. In fact, I think that's a good idea. Let's do that. That way we can train our second person in the things that Carrie doesn't have, and we can send her on vacation and not have to worry about not getting any components made. So many applications. What do we got? Raymond Fox. Mamie Ryan. That's an interesting name. Well, Raymond Fox is actually the cheapo. So, ooh, what do we got? Ann Evans? No, Ann, you're asking way too much, ma'am. Sorry. As much as I'd like to give more jobs to the ladies. Oh, yeah. We need to watch close attention to, you know, our gender hiring here, because now we're about to have, like, let's see, out of 5, we're about to have 20% female instead of 25% female. I want to try to keep it an even balance, guys, but that might mean I have to spend more money if the men are cheaper, which is kind of out of the ordinary, to be honest. I appreciate that, but also, I suppose that's not really quite accurate. Sad to say. Okay, we don't need to have any more recruitment here. Alright, Herman, you need to... Well, it's on auto repeat. Why are you not automatically searching for a contract? That's interesting. Alright, we want to have Carrie make maybe one more network component, and then we can send her on vacation. I'll probably have one overlapping thing between the two developers. Damn it. Okay, you're in the middle of making a database component. That is fantastic. And you know what? We're actually going to change the automation to be Raymond Fox, because considering while we're in the process of working on a contract, we're not actually needing the salesperson to do anything anyway. There you go, Amazon. I feel like you guys could probably afford to pay us more, but I guess that's all we're gonna get. Yeah, clicky thing. I was like, you know, watching your stream earlier, and I'm like, whatever, it's probably not that hard to avoid. I was wrong. Okay, we've got encryption component and network component, low urgency. Oh yeah, 57 hours, we've got that just fine. Alright, you finish up this real quick. Make a network component, and then we'll send you on vacation. Carrie, how does that sound? And Raymond, you can switch over to the encryption component. Oh, I think we needed that for our contract anyway. No big deal. We've got plenty of time on that contract. Sean is such a baby. Stop crying. That's what I was thinking too. No, no, no. I wasn't thinking you were a baby. I was just finding it amusing that you were struggling, because, you know, that's always the most entertaining thing, is when you see a person play a game and, like, you're better at it than you're better at it than they are. I mean, that's why people like watching my Long Dark series usually, because they're like, LOL, Foxy keeps getting stuck out in blizzards. That's so funny. She's so bad at this game. Yeah, it's true. I am pretty bad at video games. Especially the Long Dark. Damn it! Okay. There we go. Alright, you finish up your network component. I know I said I was gonna let you go after the one you just completed, but now that you're this far along, you might as well just finish that, Carrie. Come on. There you go. Now we can send you on vacation. Alright, see you in a few days. Man, the fact that these people... Ooh, that's a lot of money, and we've got all those components. Fantastic. The fact that these people get to go on 3-day vacations, like, every 2 or 3 weeks is like, what? You guys are so freaking spoiled. Also, the fact that I'm paying you all, like, $5,000 to $6,000 a month at a startup company, like, I don't make that now. And I've been in the industry for a while, and I'm not at a company that's brand new, so you guys are all spoiled. You better be very grateful to me. I know you don't have any actual benefits of your jobs, but, you know, vacation is a pretty good benefit all on its own. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard. I almost don't want to accept it because it's such a low amount of money. I don't know. We'll go ahead and accept it just because Carrie's on vacation right now, and it'll be a little bit before she gets back. And Raymond, we're gonna teach him how to make network components since those are pretty common, and that way we can have some overlap between the two. Hello, Danny. Danny says, thinking about getting this game. Should I? Well, if you're a person who likes simulation games and like little business tycoon games, stuff like that, I highly recommend it. The game is only $10, And it is in early access, but it's very polished and already a lot of fun. The developer is super active and open with his community, and I definitely only see good things coming for this game. And already it's got several good positive reviews on Steam right now, and it's only been out one day. So yeah, if you have 10 bucks to spare, I definitely think you should pick it up. I haven't even fully uncovered this game's potential yet, and I already have several hours played on it. Okie dokie, there's our contract. I was just sitting on that for a bit. Alright, now we can hire a lead developer, which will basically take the things that our programmers make, turn them into modules, and that will basically allow us for some higher paying contracts and eventually creating our own products too. Sean says it's 83% on Steam last time I checked with like 50 reviews. Yeah, there's only a few negative reviews, and the negative reviews aren't really even like that negative. And what's cool is that, no, we don't want that. We don't have a lead designer yet. Jonas has pretty much gone through and commented on the negative reviews, being like, oh, I'm sorry that you experienced that. I appreciate the feedback, and I'm gonna work on this. Or like, I'm sorry you didn't enjoy the game, but thanks for giving it a try. So he's been super cool, I think. Okie dokie. Now the question is... Oh, look at this! Is this new? I don't remember this competitors button before. Did I just never notice that? Or is this part of the mod? I mean, I know that having the actual names and logos is part of the mod, but Sean, you would know if this button was here for you or not. I haven't really gotten into stocks yet. I heard that was a thing, but I hadn't actually experienced it. Oh, goodness. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. Alright, well there's another thing that I haven't uncovered in this game. Has that button seriously been there this whole time, and I never freaking saw it? Hello, Mr. Wolf744. Welcome to this stream. Stocks are from Alpha 12. Do you mean as in beta, aka this version? Because it was like Alpha 11 before yesterday, right? They're okay, but not like what you would expect. I guess I would expect to basically take a gamble on investing in the stock market and potentially making it big, or else losing it big. And is that not something that happens? You get some dividends. I never saw any real stock price changes. Okay, well, I'm sure that's something that we can give feedback to Jonas, and maybe he will adjust that. I mean, if you say that it did just get added in this version, it makes sense that it's not fully fleshed out yet. Okay, our graphics guy is gonna need to go on vacation soon. Let's have him pop over to the wireframe component, get a little bit of backlog of those going. Is Carrie seriously still on vacation? Come on, Carrie. I think you should be done. There you go. Thank you for finally rejoining us. So nice of you. Oh, and then you just go home. Why did you even bother coming into work today? Carrie, you should have just saved us all the trouble. So yeah, none of the speculating like you described. Okay, so you don't either win big or lose big? Seems kind of pointless then, I would think. Oh. Hey, cool. We have like a... I never actually paid attention to this completed list of contracts here. Interesting. So it will keep track of all of our contracts, huh? Okay. Alright. We can't actually hire anyone new yet, right? Oh, yeah, lead developer. I guess we could hire a lead developer. I don't know if now's a good time or not. Ooh, yes, Vimeo, we will take that contract and give it to you instantly. Thank you very much. Sean says he bought about $3,000 in stock and made like $8 a day in dividends. Well, I mean, I feel like that's not terribly inaccurate, is it? Like, I don't personally have any money in stocks, like, other than my Roth account. But I know that, like, I've been putting money into my Roth account for a year and a half now, and I've barely even made back the money from it that, like, I paid in taxes before putting the money in there. So, but that's because I only have like $5,000 in it, so therefore I'm not gonna get a very big return until I get like a lot more money in there. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't really play with the stock market, but I know I have a coworker that has spent like $30,000 on stocks, and he did make quite a bit of money, but then he also lost a lot of money as well. Okay, let's what do we want to do here? We should probably hire ourselves a lead developer. Oh, crap, 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 crap. There we go. Phew! $10,000. We didn't want to lose that. Alright. We're gonna hire a lead developer so we can start making modules. And let's add some decor to the office. Make our folks a little bit happier. Give them a little red bench here. I like how everybody just kind of fades into their desks. We don't even have a door for them to escape out of if there's a fire. It's like, no, you guys are gonna sit at your desks and you're gonna do your work, and that's all that you get to do all day long. No going to lunch or anything. Alright. There's our little bench for timeout for anybody who's not working hard. And closet. We could have closet for our tissues and paper clips and all that jazz. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll stick that right there. And in case you guys don't know, by adding these decorative things to the office, that's where this office bonus comes from and basically adds to our productivity. Well, Steven is a little upset, I suppose. Okay, Steven, you can go on vacation. Ooh, achievement unlocked. Into black. Have a monthly profit of at least $0. Alright, guys. So exciting. Mr. Wolf says $1,500 for a chair. Like, what? Yeah. Where was that? Let's see. What was the... Oh, like that guy? Yeah, that's a little spendy, I would say. But, I did actually have a coworker that wanted my company to buy him a $1,000 chair for working at his desk, like, just on a regular basis. Man, these guys are not near as productive as our other folks. And yeah, we actually bought him the chair. I think he paid like a portion of it, but then he left it behind when he quit his job. But yeah, so we do have a $1,000 computer chair in our office. Okay, well, not anything super great for lead designers here, or lead developers. Damn it, I don't want to hire another dude. We need more women in the office. We don't want our gender gap to get too huge, but all these women are below 100% productivity. Like, that's just silly. Let's see if anyone else applied overnight. Woo, Nelly! Get it? I totally did that by accident, but I like it. Looks like Nelly is our winner. Welcome aboard, ma'am. Oh, we need to get you a desk, don't we? There you go. And we'll just grab a couple of these here. Start her on the interface module because those are pretty good. Mr. Wolf says, well, rip. Rip, I don't know what that's referring to. Did I do something wrong? I don't know. I hope not. You don't have all the required components. Okay. That makes sense. We've got what's-his-face on vacation. Ah! Not again. Steve Hopkins. Okay. No, that's not going to be one we want to accept right now because our designer is on vacation and we're not going to be able to get that one done. Next time, Alibaba... Oh, shit! No! I meant to decline that! Crap, he's not going to get back in time, is he? Can I... Oh, no! Well... Sorry, Chinese, Amazon. We're gonna have to cancel that. And yeah, you guys are gonna be pissed at us, but we're just gonna have to deal with that. My bad. The chair that you bought and your friend never used. Yeah. Well, I think, like, one of the owners of our company uses the chair now. So, you know, at least somebody's using it anyway. Let's see. Ryan should probably go on vacation. Oof. I'm really, like, overworking my employees. But see, that's the thing. He's only been working here for 11 days. Like, who starts a job and then 11 days later needs a vacation? Like, these people are super demanding. Authentic Origin says you didn't need a designer to do that. You already had all the parts. If you're referring to my contract, I believe... Oh god, you're right. It was actually... Ah! Oh well. It was one of these that I needed, wasn't it? The tomb icon which the programmers can make. Whoops. Well, too late now. That's fine. There's plenty of other companies for us to do work for, but I guess we did lose some money. Oh well. That's what happens when I'm, like, streaming and talking to you guys. I'm not paying as good of attention to my game. Okay, so we can get a researcher now, and free beverages for employees. Well, look at that! We can finally provide them with water. All this time, they've been working for us for 3 weeks, and they don't get to have any water during the day. Who needs water? Alright, we'll give you guys a water cooler right next to our coffee machine. No lunch table for you all, though. Okay, a back-end module. There we go. We do have a pretty good amount of money. Maybe I want to upgrade our office soon here. Alright, this time I'm actually going to be good and accept this contract because I know we can make that. That's, in fact, what Nelly is in the process of making. There we go. Sean says, for some reason this was the most difficult game for me to stream/chat at the same time, so much going on. Yeah, lots of pausing. Like you were saying, we're constantly pausing the game. but if you're not careful, then you end up, you know, messing up your contracts. Okay. Oh, Raymond, you've been making plenty of database components for us, so I definitely think it's time to switch it over, and perhaps you can go on vacation soon, too. Authentic Origin asks if anyone recommends any other games similar to this one or any games that can run on a low-end PC. I don't know. Have you actually played Game Dev Tycoon before? That one should be not very demanding. I think Software Inc. should also be very easy to run on a computer. I don't know much about Software Inc. I haven't actually played that one myself, which I know is crazy because it totally seems right up my alley, but uh-oh. Oh, no! Oh, this is taking way too long. And Raymond is not very productive right now. We're going to lose this contract, aren't we? Yerp. Come on, Raymond! I need to crack the whip on you! 20%! Let's go, 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 go! Come on! Ah! Please get done before you go home for the day. Now! Come on! Faster! Yes! Okay. We only lost $300. That's okay. I can deal with that. And at that, even though I should be punishing you for working so freaking slow, we're gonna send you on vacation instead. Because I'm just that nice. Alright, before too long, I'm gonna want to get another manager, or perhaps train up our manager so that we can automate more people. Alright, we got... Oof. No. Unless I want to pay Carrie to learn how to do an encryption component, which I could do. Nah. We're just gonna go for something else here. Do we have our designer back yet? Oh yes, finally we do. Oh wait, what is it that I'm missing for this one? UI component. I kept thinking that that was our graphics person that needed to develop that, but no, it's our programmers. We must have just been using all of these up pretty quickly. Ugh. So many things to click. Okie dokie, we've got Reddit here. Ah, dang, another one. We have 58 hours, so that's quite a bit of time. Now, I'm not gonna do that right now while our other programmer's on vacation. It's too risky. I've already pissed some people off, so I don't want to do any more of that. Sean says, Factorio and RimWorld both run well on low-end laptops. I used to play them at work with very crappy laptops. That actually surprises me. I would think that Factorio would not run well on a low-end computer. I would think it would lag like mad. High urgency. Again, we would have to train Carrie in creating encryption components, but because that is an $8,000 contract, we might just do that. She's halfway through the UI component, so we'll let her finish that up real quick, because that one is very quick. There we go. The thing that I seem to have trouble with right now is, like, not really paying attention to how many, oh! It says right down here! I'm a big fat dum-dum! I didn't realize that we could see down here how many of each thing we have. Wow! Well, that's useful. Okay, the things you learn when you actually pay attention to stuff. I think it's going to be about time to upgrade our office. Now, what does it cost to expand? I do want to kind of like section off our space into like little mini offices, but we don't really have a lot of room to do that in this small building. $35,000 up front, $6,000 a month. Oh, by the way, what is our loan? Are we paying off our loan on a regular basis, or is this just the interest? Oh my god. Our loan was only $40,000? Oh. Okay, we're paying $128 a month, or a day, on our loan, for a total of $46,000. Alright, I was thinking that I already paid that much, and I sold $44,000 to pay off. Like, woo! That would be ridiculous. Wow, we can actually take these big loans too, huh? That might be something I do. I don't know. Sean says, Foxy, Fern at Northgard. Whatever happened to that? It was fun, but it seemed like there just wasn't much to it. Uh-oh. Alright, we better send Herman on vacation. He is very unhappy with me right now. But it was, like, it is early access, and I haven't played it in a long time, so it has potentially had some changes, and maybe I should check it out again. I don't know, it's kind of one of those things where, like, stuff gets old and people don't care about it as much, so I don't know. I'd have to see what kind of following Northgard has these days before I make that decision to record it again. It was pretty fun, though, and I liked the graphics. It was like a more simplified and fantasy-type civilization. It was kind of fun. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and expand our office. I think we should be able to do that. Although we don't actually have our salesperson working for us right now, but there we go. Upgrading to a new building will sell all your items and workstations, returns 100% of the money, but you of course keep your employees. Sure. It'll be a little annoying to buy stuff again, but that's okay. Mr. Wolf says older games seem to work the best. Unfortunately, that's not really the case as far as, like, Let's Play channels go. If you're, like, a retro channel, then older games, as in retro games, work out okay. But games that are just, like, a year or two old or something like that don't do near as well, because they just kind of lose their following, unless it's, like, a super niche game, like, RimWorld, of course, still has a really big following. It totally depends on the game, really. There's no one hard, fast rule in any of that. Sean says, I was excited about it, but now that I think of it after watching you play it, I decided it's not for me. Every time now I see Universum tweet out some new asset, I, like, yell at my computer, stop adding new things and balance what is already there, but they don't seem to hear me. Well, that's the thing. I do agree with that, but they... Oh, are you not on vacation anymore? No, you are on vacation. Okay. The thing is, like, when you're a studio of the size that they have, like, I don't know exactly how many people are there. Okay, I wanna organize these guys first. I can't talk while I'm organizing. We've got our salesperson. Actually, we should put Herman kind of over in the corner by himself because he's talking on the phone all the time. Doesn't really matter. This game doesn't care about that, but I like to do that because I think it's fun. And we'll put our 2 programmers next to each other. Carrie and... who is it? Raymond. And then we have our lead designer. And our designer. And then our manager over here. There we go. Yeah, but anyway, my point is, like, no matter how much a game that my company is working on needs development, like, I myself cannot do anything to, like, help with the designing of the game because I'm an artist, and so that's what I do, is I make art. So the people they have that are artists and animators, they're dedicated to that, which they clearly have dedicated artists because, I mean, well, you look at their art and you can tell. So that's why I don't really have a problem with it. Maybe they need to hire more designers, that could be, but it's not like them creating art is actually taking away from rebalancing the game. Sean says, I think every new game is a one-man dev team, 2 at most. Well, it all depends on the studio and how they became a studio, that sort of thing. Like, my company, when we started, we were actually built from, like, the ashes of another company. So it was technically a new company, but because they had a bit of the backbone and some of the former employees of the other one, like, it wasn't, they had artists and they had designers, and it wasn't just like, oh, we gotta start with a programmer and that's it. So it totally depends on where people are coming from, you know? Okie dokie, let's get Steven switched off to something else here, because we've got plenty of wireframe components for now. Mr. Wolf744 says, someone spent 2 years on Batman's cape. I believe that. I think I've actually heard something to that extent. Now people can do a lot with, like, cloth simulators and stuff, but especially if you're talking about movies, I know of some animators that have actually, like, spent days and weeks just animating a whip or something, or the tail of a horse in a movie. Because somebody's got to do it, and that stuff is very detailed and takes a lot of time. Fortunately, I have not found myself having to do that. Okay, Nelly, you might just go on vacation because we don't have a lot of stuff for you to do right now. Especially since Carrie is gonna need to go on vacation soon. Wow, you're still at 144% productivity, even though your mood is pretty low. That is not bad. Linda says, good night, Foxy, and I'll have work in the morning. Enjoy watching your videos. Thanks a lot, Linda. I'm really glad that you've been enjoying my videos, and I appreciate you dropping by the Steam. Have a good night, and good luck at work tomorrow. Okay, we should probably hire someone new. A researcher, how about that? Yes. Because, oh, look, we can, we can hire intermediate people. Does that mean we can train people? Look at that. We can. We sure want to upgrade Brian Wolf to intermediate level. Salary will be increased by $1,500 a month. Yes. that is just fine. Now we can manage everyone! Hooray! Pippi the Poltergeist says, "Hey Foxy, thanks for introducing me to this wonderful game. It's really great watching you play. You rock." Well, thanks a lot! I'm glad that you're enjoying the game and my videos, and yeah, thanks for letting me know. I always appreciate feedback to know whether or not I'm doing stuff people like. Speaking of things people like, I totally just realized we have 0 decorations for our employees. We upgraded to this big office, and I failed to rebuy ourselves some couches and decorations. You should go back to the UI component, Carrie. And oh my gosh, I'm getting so overwhelmed here. What do we got? 6 modules from Reddit. That's $3,000 for a lot of stuff. No, Reddit, you keep your money. I want to save our components because they're worth so much more than $3,000. Mr. Wolf says, "Foxy Fern, where did you get the name Foxy Fern?" Well, the fox is my spirit animal and also, like, one of my favorite animals. I mean, I also like cats, which foxes are kind of cat-like too, so that fits. And then Fern is just my middle name, and it was my mom's middle name and her mom's middle name, so yeah, I just took the 2 because I thought it had a nice ring to it, and I didn't see anyone else with a channel called Foxy Fern, so that's that story. Okay, we've got 5 modules from YouTube. High urgency, so we definitely want to bid fairly well. I want to watch out for Uber code because they're the jerks that always undercut us. So we'll go with the upper end of average here. Google, Facebook, yes! Alright, well, we totally undersold ourselves. But, oh well. That's okay, it was my first bid this game. Alright, we need to replace these decorations because this is just a really sad looking office. And now these people don't have any coffee, so we need to make sure that is not the case. Not to mention, they're not as productive without all their special beverages. Get our plant back here. And what else should we grab? Oh, here's another plant. And of course, we should get our benches back. Have a nice little common area here for people to lounge about. Not that they actually do that in this game, but I like to pretend they would. And sure, why not? Let's do a whiteboard. Oh man, this whole time in my last game, I thought the whiteboard was just blank, and I was like, well, that's silly. It looked like it actually had things on it in the image. This whole time, it was just facing the wrong way. Sean says, by the same logic, I was going to call my channel Catty Aaron, but decided against it at the last minute. I mean, anything works. Really, you know, you just gotta own it. Totally could have done that. You should just, you know, well, no, not Mr. Bigglesworth, because then everyone would have thought that your channel had to do with Austin Powers, but I was just thinking about your cat. Okay, back in components, low urgency. That's not a lot of money, but it's not going to take up too many things from us, so we'll go ahead and accept that. If only I can remember who our back in component person is. That is Carrie. Alright, we'll have her make a couple of those and send her on vacation afterwards. Mr. Wolf says, my old channel used to be Rolls on Does the Gaming, but I changed it to Mr. Wolf 744. Just whatever fits. Yeah, I mean, you're the only Mr. Wolf 744 I've seen. I also kind of wanted something that was, like, fairly easy to make a logo for, you know, like, and Foxy Fern kind of worked, I suppose. Although I should do some update on my channel art. That was something I wanted to do this weekend, but I might not get around to that quite yet. Alright, we can now hire a DevOps to create virtual servers to support our applications, which we are not at that level yet, but we do want to hire a researcher. That's right, I was in the process of doing this, and then I discovered that we could hire intermediate people, so I trained up our manager. Let's see, it tells us that the intermediate ones are harder to find. No. Screw it, we're gonna do a beginner, because we don't really have a lot of spare money right now. I suppose I could take out another loan, but I don't really want to do that just yet. Maybe the Poltergeist says, OMG, the whiteboard has a front side, you better make a big deal about turning it around your playthroughs. Yeah, this whole time, I was just like, oh, why is the whiteboard gray? That's not a whiteboard. Typical Foxy, you know. Alright, no researchers that really grab my attention just yet, so we'll give that a little bit of time. Uh-oh. Oh no, we got plenty of time there. Oh, that's right. I said I was gonna send you on vacation, didn't I, Carrie? Okay. Finish that. Oh, it's the end of the day. You're not gonna finish that up. Well, you're just gonna have to wait. I don't care that you're in a bad mood. You gotta finish your work before you go on vacation. That's how it works. Wow, strangely enough, she's not as grouchy as she was yesterday. That's interesting. Oh, right. We should take a look at our applicants here. Mr. Wolf says they hand drew their old channel art. That's cool. Yeah, I like to make my own art as well, which is why I haven't updated it, because it takes a lot of work to do that. Alright, so Willie is slightly more productive, but also slightly more expensive. We're gonna hire Catherine, you know, bring back our gender equality in our office. And Catherine, the researcher. Now, we don't really have enough money to buy fancy desks yet, so she can sit over here. Okay, so the way researchers work here, and Sean can point out some of this stuff too, because I may not really know everything about all this framework stuff, but this is basically going to benefit us when we start creating our own internal projects here. And we already start out with a landing page, which our developers and programmers can make, but then these other things here will increase the hype, thus increasing the amount of users on our applications. And with the researcher, it's pretty much required to have a manager automate them, because otherwise you have to come here and click on research every time they finish one of these, and it doesn't take them very long. So we're going to change who Brian is managing. We'll go back to not having the salesperson automated for now, and change that to the researcher. Framework is the foundation, allows additional features research and added to products. Yeah, we don't have to have a framework to create our own product, but it would be more profitable if we did. Mr. Wolf says, I don't think you should change it. It looks nice. Well, thank you for that. I might not really change my logo, but I wanted to change my banner art because it's actually art that I didn't do myself. It was a fan that made it for me, which was really cool, and I think it's pretty cute. But that was over a year ago, and I'm not even sure that person really is around anymore. He doesn't ever talk to me anymore. So I figured I might try to do something myself. It won't be as cool as what some people can do, but I feel like, you know, by putting my own touch onto things, it just makes that much more, it makes it that much more unique. Okay, Nelly, what should we have you do? Do we actually want to automate you on this? I don't think so, because we don't have a huge amount of components, so I'm just going to manually control her for now. Maybe I ought to automate our salesperson then. High urgency, not very many components. But because it's high urgency, we're going to bid upper average again. Oh, okay, good. We were close. We could have gone a little higher, but I'm okay with that. That's just fine. That almost doubled the money that we had, so I'm pretty pleased. Hello, Fromac. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Sean says, I waited until I had 3 feature framework and product was profitable in like a week. Much better than the 2 feature product we've each built. Okay, that's good to know. I will probably wait and do that then. I just got a little impatient my first playthrough, and I'm like, I want to create a product! Without really paying attention to what that all entailed. Okie dokie. Low urgency. So how much money would we get? No. It's got a lot of components for being low urgency, so I'm going to turn you down, Twitter. You will have to find somebody else for your dirty work. Oh my goodness. Not paying attention to Steven. We need to switch him over to Blueprint, and it looks like he's gonna have to go on vacation again before too long. Okie dokie. Again, only $2,600. No, I don't think so. You're gonna have to offer us something better than that. Okay, how's our research going over here? 7 out of 49. Jeez, that takes a long time. Alright, I guess it'll be a little bit before we make our own product here. Tala say oi Foxy. I am sorry, I have no idea what you said, Fromac. Medium urgency. Sure. Let's go for $280 an hour. If we lose the bid, nah. We'll go for $290, but if we lose the bid, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, we lost it. Oh, we really lost it. I don't think we actually are penalized for overbidding or underbidding on a project. I think we just don't get it. I could be wrong. They could, like, start to think, these guys, they always want way too much money, we're not gonna offer them stuff anymore. But I don't think that's part of the game at this point. Once again, not a terribly large amount of money, but it's only 3 components in 1 module, so I will go ahead and accept that because we need a little bit of a cash flow here. Pippi says, I had 2 Pokeballs to throw tonight. Play Darkest Dungeon or watch your stream. Go Foxy, Fern, I choose you. That's cute. Well, thank you. I appreciate the Pokeball of watching my stream. Glad to have you here. Alright, fine, why not? Just because we already have all the components. Might as well. And we'll switch Steven over to wireframe in just a moment. Here we go. Sean says there's supposed to be a penalty according to the tooltip, but I've never actually seen it. For overbidding on a project or for declining a project? Because I know there's supposed to be a penalty for declining a project, but I don't know about overbidding. Uh-oh. I received a new email. Oh, hello, Jonas. My name is Jonas, and I'm the developer of Startup Company. I noticed you've been playing my game for quite some time now. I really hope you're having a good time. The reason why I'm sending you this email is to thank you personally for purchasing the game. However, if you're reading this email awkwardly because you pirated the game, please consider the consequences. This game wasn't developed by a huge company. It's done solely by me, one person, part-time, every day after work, every weekend. Yes, very much the case, guys. Like, support this guy. It's just him, and he's doing a great job. And it makes me sad to think that anyone would want to pirate this game when it's only $10 to begin with. And, oh man, I totally underbid that, but that's okay. And it would make me really sad if he were not able to continue because he didn't have the funding and it was because people were pirating. Plus, I'm a game dev, so, like, I am a little biased on that too, of course, because I wouldn't ever get paid to do my job if everyone was pirating games. So I feel a little bit more strongly about it than some people. If you're gonna pirate a game to play it for an hour and see if it's for you and then buy it, I'm not gonna, like, be a jerk about that. So, like, you know, go ahead and do that. But that's also why... Oh, crap. Oh, so underbid that. Gonna need to make an interface module for this. But that's why Steam added their whole, like, 2-hour refund policy, which I think is a great deal, because I've certainly bought games that way that I otherwise wouldn't have given a try. But I have also returned games, because it's easy to return them if I don't think it's for me. So I think it's a win-win situation for everyone. Flashshell asks, do I ever download music? No, I do not, because I have Spotify, and that's how I listen to all my music. I pay $10 a month for Spotify Premium so that I can listen to it on my phone or my computer or anywhere, and I can also download playlists through Spotify legally. Yeah, we'll accept this one. So that I can listen to music offline and I don't have to constantly stream and use my data on my phone, which is really nice. Mr. Wolf says, well, if you pirate games, there's a higher chance of virus. Well, if you mean a higher chance than not pirating games, there is no chance of a virus if you're not pirating the games. Because, like, you're not gonna get a virus from downloading from Steam or Humble Bundle or anything like that. And you don't necessarily always get a virus from pirating, but it's true that there is a very high possibility for that to happen. Let's see. I will admit that I'm not like a perfect person. When I was younger, I was known to pirate stuff, and then I thought about it, and I realized, like, you know what? This is entertainment, and, like, if I want to experience this entertainment, then I should probably be paying for this, because I don't need to download this video game. I don't need to download this music, and so, you know, I haven't pirated anything in several years now, and I don't plan to do it ever again. Okie dokie. Alright, Nelly, you're just gonna take a break here. We're gonna need to send Steven on vacation soon. We might want to hire another designer, because we're going through these components real fast. Actually, let's go ahead and increase his level. Oh. Did that not really do anything? So, maybe that was stupid of me, because it sounded like any of these were locked. And he didn't become more productive. Ah, what a waste! I just decided to pay him more money for no reason. It didn't do me any good. Damn it. Oh well. I don't think it increases productivity at all, which is kind of weird. I feel like it should. Pippi says, my budget for games is 0, sadly. I say find a YouTube Let's Player over pirating. Watching is fun too. Well, it's good that you enjoy watching. I know that's not the thing for everyone. Some people certainly like that more than others, and it's definitely a different experience playing the game yourself versus watching, but I like both experiences, honestly. Because for me, it's fun to see what other people do with games too. Alright, who called in sick? Raymond? Raymond, you slacker. Whoops. We're gonna hire another designer. I guess we'll start with the intermediate designer and see if that lands us like some more productive people, because otherwise I'm not sure what the point of having given our designer a raise there. Going to intermediate gives him a 15% speed boost. Not great, but it's something. Of course, it's multiplicative with manager. HR also applies multiplier when you get there. Well, I don't think... He must have been a lot lower than I thought he was. But, okay. I guess we'll send him on vacation. I don't like seeing frowny faces in my office. You get out of here. And let's check out our candidates here. Uh-oh. Oh, no! I totally forgot about this contract! Well, we're paying a penalty. Ha! 11 hours late. Whoops! My bad. Okay. Too much talking, not enough paying attention to my game, I guess. Woo! Yeah, that's a lot more productive than anyone we have right now. Oh, I didn't know there was a fox emoji. Look at that. Sean says, definitely best to start with the intermediate. Much better chance of getting high productivity than upgrading beginner one. It's weird because it shows up in base speed, but doesn't show up in efficiency stat on that page. Chat equals forgotten contracts. I should shut up. No, no, no. Oops, whatever. So I lost a few $1,000s. Like, my goal here is not to be like, I want to do the best that I can at this game. Wait, did I hire somebody? I think I did, right? I just need to buy a desk. So I don't care if I lose a contract. It's fine. Alright, we're gonna rearrange these guys, put our designers together over here, and put our lead designer. Well, maybe our lead designer should kind of be in the same corner. Oh, no, we didn't actually hire anyone. Alright, who do we got? We have MIDI at $10,300, 240%. She definitely looks like the best deal, so MIDI it is. Welcome to the team, MIDI. You can produce whatever takes the most time, which is graphics component. Okay. And we'll switch Steven. Okay, he's on that one. That's fine. Pippi says, Foxy should be like a real-world boss. I screwed up and started paying you more money for nothing. To fix it, you're fired. Now would you like your old position back at half salary? Yeah, actually, I would totally do that in this game if I had the control to. I mean, I can fire them, but I can't rehire them at a lower wage if I want to, unfortunately. It was my mistake. I'm throwing around my money as though it has no value, so... Let's see. We will cancel that. Cancel? Wow. What? Cancel that. Thank you. And we're gonna start sectioning these guys off into some offices, I think, here. Give you a window. Now, here's one thing I should probably give as feedback to the designer, that it's annoying to have to go in here and click this wall every time. Let's see. Fromac says this game looks like a game you would play on Facebook or something. Sean says it's a lot more complex than it looks. Yeah, it does. It is kind of clicky. And, I mean, the graphics aren't anything exciting, but again, it was created by one person, and he's done a pretty fantastic job, I would say, for doing it all by himself so far. We want to make sure these guys have enough space. We don't want these people to have to, like, back up from their desks and knock their chairs into each other. I'm very familiar with that in the past, and it's not super fun. So I think we've staggered them enough. That should be okay. And we'll pop a wall out over here. Let's see. We'll give you guys... How do I want to do this here? We'll give you guys a doorway there. And finish the wall out this way. You can probably squeeze another person in there at a later time. We shall see. But you guys definitely need a plant in there, don't you? There you have it. Oh! Sean says hold down shift and you can do multiples. If you rotate though, you'll have to hold down shift again. Okay. Interesting. I will do that next time. I actually don't like this corner not touching the glass, so we're gonna move the door like so. There we go. And we've got some idlers. We can't upgrade our manager yet. Let's see, who are we managing? Designer, or programmers, one designer, researcher. Obviously we need to keep the researcher automated, but we don't need the lead designer automated for now. Fromac says I'm about to have my 10th visit this year to my home park tomorrow. I'm so jealous. Fromac goes to like all these amazing theme parks and posts videos and or pictures of roller coasters in my Discord and makes me super jealous. It's very cruel, you know. At the same time, I guess I get to live vicariously through you. Let's see, we've got plenty of encryption components, so we're gonna switch Raymond over momentarily here. Six Flags Great America. Yeah, I haven't been to that one yet. I've only been to the Six Flags in the Tri-City area, which is pretty cool, but it was like super crowded because it's like New Jersey, New York, and so many people in that area. Pippi says, if you wanted to, could you shovel the dust together with no gaps like some sort of cubicle hell? Yes, absolutely, you can, because they don't actually need to get up and walk around or anything. Foxy cares about her peeps, but what could a monster achieve for the sake of space efficiency? That is exactly what you can do. But I'm not gonna do that, because I care about my mindless drones. Plushal, welcome to the stream, Plushal. Wow, this just got released onto early access today. Yep, sure did. Fromac says, no, that's great adventure. I was there 2 weekends ago, between Chicago and Milwaukee. I'm not sure that's the one I went to then. I must have gone to a different one, because it was definitely closer to New York than that. Alright, we need to send Brian on vacation, because he's got a frowny face. Oh, okay, Fromac was talking to Sean. I see. I see now. Hard to keep up with chat sometimes. I want to keep things moving in the game, but I also enjoy chatting with you guys, so... Okie dokie. eBay! wants a low urgency project with a crap ton of components. Do we want to take this on? It's only $5,700, but we haven't actually done any contracts in a while because I haven't been paying attention. So we'll go ahead and make ourselves a back-end module and give that one a go. From X says, you're so unlucky, Foxy. I was there on a Sunday and the most I waited for anything was 50 minutes for their strata. Anything else is 20 minutes or less. Yeah, we had to actually get that fast pass thing because there was no way we were gonna get on any of the roller coasters, and I basically go straight for the big roller coasters. I am a roller coaster fanatic, but I haven't been on a roller coaster in years because there's nothing here in Seattle or anywhere close to it. No, we're not gonna take that one. We've got a lot of missing stuff there. Actually, that was a lot of money. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Well, I take that back. I went to this place called Wild Waves in Federal Way, Washington, which is like this tiny little park that's maybe a 30-minute drive from where I live, but it's just got like little baby roller coasters, like kind of miniature everything. It was fun because it only cost $10 to get in, and there were like no lines for anything, so that part was fun. But it was like, okay, these roller coasters are cute, but they're also a little laughable. Okie dokie, we need to switch somebody over to network components. Goodness gracious, I am not paying very good attention to how many things we have in each category right now. 6 modules from Twitter. Yes, that is a good amount of money, and I believe our designer is in the process of making the back-end module. Oh, no, she's not. Hang on. We need a network component, which is coming soon. Hopefully... Oh, that one actually takes longer than I remembered. I hope we're not gonna be cutting it too close on this one. Alright. How long does this one take? Oh, crap. 8.3 hours. We're gonna be pushing it with that. Does she even work 8 hours a day? 7 to 3. Just barely. Oh, but it's more than 8 hours, isn't it? Yeah, 8.2 hours. Wait. Oh, that's including the production time of the programming. Okay. I was gonna say, that's going really fast for taking 8.2 hours. Raymond, how long has it been since you've been on vacation? 15 days. Really? Only 3 weeks? Okay. I mean, I guess these guys work like 7 days a week, so if you work 15 days on, 3 days off, honestly, it's not really even like having normal weekends. So I guess I shouldn't be too angry at these people. Speaking of treating them nicely, maybe we ought to give them some sort of benefit, huh? What should we do here? How about we give them some free beverages and a small retirement plan. Why not? Okie dokie. We've got a medium emergency contract from Dailymotion. And just need a back-end module. So we'll drop down into the average level here. And see if we win this bid. No! Curse you, Reddit and Facebook. Since when do Reddit and Facebook work for less money than Foxy Studios? Alright, well, that's just fine. Ugh! Almost there with our login system. So close. We might have to send her on vacation, though, before she gets her research done. Nah, we're turning that one down. I don't want to do it. Why should you be angry in the first point? I don't know what Mr. Wolf is referring to. This is when Sean would do his little "What's the context?" podcast, but I'm not gonna copy your idea. Also, I don't think I could do it as well as you, Sean. Oh, I see now. You don't know why I'm angry because I live in Seattle. That is very true. I'm fortunate to be in Seattle, so I can't really complain about too much because this is a pretty awesome city to live in. It's rather expensive, but at the same point, it was my decision to move out here. Oh, we did not win that bid. That's fine. I didn't want to do that for less than that anyway. It was, hey, HR manager and vending machine. Awesome. It was my decision to move out here, and it was not an easy transition by any means. And it was something I did that a lot of people in my life think I am very crazy for doing. And it was really, really risky. Let's see, blueprint component, back-end module. I think we can do that. That's a lot of money. And I got lucky. I mean, yes and no. I got lucky, but also I worked my butt off. And, oh crap. Oh, no. Here's our graphics person. That's right. I worked my butt off, and it was really hard. I went through some pretty dark times, honestly, in order to stay in Seattle. But I made it, and things are a little better now. Hello, Nathan! Welcome to the stream! Who left a dislike? I don't know, but that's okay. Oops! Oh crap. Oh, no, we're still making a back-end module. Once again, I almost forgot to pay attention to my contract here. Joke's on the person who left me a dislike, because the dislikes help my video just as much as the likes do, assuming I stay above a 50% like ratio, which has never been a problem. So, haha! Joke is on you, hater! Okay. We've got a lot of cash here. How about... should we pay off our loan? Should we pay off our loan? Wow, 30% interest? Or should we... Nah, I think we should hire some more people. Oh no, it's HR! No more office romances. Yeah, we haven't actually had any office romances this game, have we? I have gotten mixed feedback about whether or not people enjoy the little stories that I was throwing in there. And because I have you guys to chat with this time around, I haven't really felt the need to. Before, I was mostly doing it because, there wasn't a lot to talk about at certain points in this game, other than, like, I'm gonna make this person do this component, I'm gonna make this person do that component. So, I felt like it needed a little bit of spice. But during a stream, it's not as big of a deal. What happens when my salesperson is unhappy? Do I really care about their productivity levels when they're just sitting there staring at the screen all day waiting for other people to do work? I suppose maybe they don't find a contract as quickly. I guess I won't be an asshole, and we'll send him on vacation shortly. Nathan says those stories are funny. Alright, well that's good to know. I might do that again in just the regular Let's Play version. Okay, one more back-end module, and as soon as we finish up this contract, we'll send Herman on his way to vacation. See, I don't even remember all the names of my employees in this game because I'm not giving them little stories, so I'm not really talking about them, you know? I don't feel as attached to them as I did before. Flashel says, pay it off, debt is crippling and eats into your income, plus 30% is insanely high. Alright, you sold me. You're totally right. It is extremely high, and we've hardly even made a dent in our loan, so there we go. I'm kind of disappointed that we can't actually, like, oh, crap. Woo! That was close. I'm disappointed that we can't actually just pay, oops, no, you should go on vacation, a chunk of money. Like, if I have a few $1,000s extra, it'd be cool if I could just throw some of that money at my loan and, like, you know, not have $40,000 to pay off, but do something good at least. Uh-oh, we should send our researcher on vacation too. We'll have you finish up the login system first, maybe, depending on how low your productivity goes here. What was I saying? I don't remember. Mr. Wolf is gonna go. Goodbye, Mr. Wolf! I've had fun too. Thanks for dropping in the stream. Glad you enjoyed it. Installment payments. Yes, thank you, Plashel. That's what I was talking about. I suppose that's another thing I should recommend to Jonas. Installment payments. That make a lot of sense. I think you can do that in most games. Okay, let's hire another researcher, because it seems to be taking a lot of time to get any of this stuff researched. There we go, recruitment. And we want to be able to send her on vacation and continue work on her research. So, let's get an intermediate researcher. Shoot. I don't know. We don't have a salesperson right now. We'll do beginner, I guess. Maybe this is a bad move. I might have to fire people. We do have a pretty low turnover rate after all. I mean, even the company that I worked for, that is an excellent place to work, still has had to let people go when the time comes. Let's see here. We've got Della at 6,900. Gilbert at 5,300. Let's do Gilbert. There we go. And perhaps we will set up another office in this corner for our researchers, because they need it to be quiet. Peaceful and quiet over here. Away from everyone else. Come on. There we go. There's Gilbert. You can continue the research that Catherine is doing, and we'll send her on vacation. That's just gonna be better for everyone. Hippie says, I love your storytelling in your other playthrough. I do the same thing when I play games. In XCOM, I always roleplayed siblings and romances with the different characters. Maybe I'm silly. Thanks! Well, I'm glad to know. I will try and do that again. It is kind of silly. It certainly feels silly while you're telling the stories, but it's also a lot of fun. And if people enjoy it, that's what matters. Alright, we're gonna need to hire another manager before too long, but for the meantime, while Catherine is on vacation, we'll just switch that over to Gilbert. Nathan asks, how can your internet handle streaming in 1080p? I don't know. Because my landlords have really awesome internet, I guess. Thing is, I tried to stream Black Desert Online in 1080p, and that game wasn't having it. So, if I stream that game again, I'm gonna have to do something different. Hooray for this shift button. Makes it so much easier. Thank you for pointing that out, Sean. There we are. And you guys should take... What should you have in your office? Well, you're researchers. You obviously need a whiteboard, too. Ah, there you go. Why are you idling? I thought I automated you. Oh, that's why, because you're done. Good job. Good job, Gilbert. Oh, I didn't even realize we had another Gilbert. I didn't want to hire a Gilbert. I don't really care. I just said that earlier. I don't want to hire somebody named Gilbert for no reason whatsoever. Okay, guys, should we... Let's do one more contract, and then maybe we'll look into creating a product. Our lead developer is on vacation, so we can't do that backend module right now. Whoops, decline. Let's try one more here. Gosh darn it. High urgency. Grr. Alright, we'll just bid really low. Or no, sorry, really high. Whew! That was almost a mistake. And that way, we won't decline it. Oh no! Oh shit! I was not expecting that. Alright. Looks like we're hiring another lead designer, guys. Okay. Or lead developer, rather. Oh, crap. We don't have enough money. Do we haven't... What happened? Uh-oh. This might be a bad idea. Are we gonna go bankrupt, guys? I just bought all those walls. Maybe that was a bad idea. Oh god, please recruit somebody, please. Oh no. Oh good, Frank. Alright, we actually don't need to worry about hiring somebody until now. Oh crap! Alright, the bank gave us a credit of $10,000. Okay, we just need to do this contract here. Okay. We've got... Carrie. Don't we already have a Carrie? We can't have another Carrie. Leela is 235%. Evelyn... Let's do Evelyn. Cancel that out. And then... we're just gonna switch this. Oh crap. Now we need to... Nope. Can't. Okay. I guess we have to take out another loan. Damn it! Fine. There we go. What is my email? What horrible thing have I done? Okay, just our loan, that's fine. Ah! That was almost a disaster. Okay. There's our $25,000 that I totally did not mean to happen. And we're just gonna turn around and pay this loan right back off. Wait, what? Seriously? I took out the loan and it's immediately $6,000 more? It's not something that's accrued over time? Well, okay. That's kind of dumb then, I guess. Like, there is literally no benefit to paying off the loan before it runs out. Okay. Well, that's not very cool. I guess we're just gonna keep that loan then, because that's really silly. Alright. Oh no, Foxy! Stock just crashed. Yep. Well, we're back up again. Don't worry. We'll be okay. Alright, we don't have any framework. Ah, dang it. Sean recommended that I do framework first. But I'm slacking off. What does it take to do frameworks? We need DevOps. Blah, 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 blah. That's probably going to take them a long time to start that. We're just going to create a product because it's almost the end of the stream. And I want to at least get this started for you guys. Okay. But I'm going to wait to decide on this just for a moment. We have social media, shopping platform, streaming service, and video sharing service. You guys let me know what you would like to see and what we should call it. Sean says, just a researcher, no DevOps. Okay, so... Oh, frameworks, here we are. License cost, $10,000. Cute framework. Well, that's probably gonna take a long time anyway. We'll see how long that takes. Maybe it won't be so bad. Low urgency from Hitbox. Okay, so we should scoot this down a bit. We'll try $200 an hour. All we need is a UI component. Nope, that's fine. Not a big deal. Well, let's see. Plashel says 30% interest, 30% a month, so there is an incentive to pay it off. Well, that's what I was thinking. But it looks like it's just a flat 30% because this $6,000 here is basically like 30% of our 40,000, and it's immediately, like, normally the way that loans work is they accrue over time. So if we were to take out a loan and turn around and immediately pay it off, it should basically be like $40,000 and a few extra dollars or something. But this is what it would cost us after 365 days, I think. Because I should not have to pay this much money right now if I am paying it off before the 365 days are up. So I'm not really sure there's an advantage. Okay, what is our contract here? High urgency from Alibaba. Hey, Alibaba is back. They don't hate us forever for screwing up their contract. That's great. $14,000. I will take that. And we're gonna have a pause on searching for a contract so that we can start to develop our product. Nathan's gonna leave the stream now. See ya. Bye, Nathan. Thanks for dropping in. Have a good night or day. I suppose you're in Australia. It's afternoon over there or something like that. Dash, the random gamer, made it. Woo! Hello, Dash. Okay. Anybody say anything about what we should have for our company? Sean says... Or Pippi, or Sean says, oh, I've never tried anything other than social media. I say streaming service. Pippi says, you're streaming now. I say make it official, make a streaming service. Alright, streaming it is. So, oh, let's see how far along we are on this framework. Ah! Yeah. That's gonna take a long time to get 65 of that. So we'll just go ahead and make ourselves a product. We'll do streaming service, and we'll call it Foxy. We'll just call it, it doesn't have to have the word Foxy in it. like to do that because it kind of works as an adjective. And for some reason I like using it as an alliteration with other F words. Wait, yeah, because there's a lot of good words. Foxy, fabulous. Foxy Fern improv comedy. Okay, I will do that. Foxy Fern, hopefully this name won't be too long. Oh, yay, it fits. Alright, we don't have a framework, so we'll just go with that. Alright, a streaming service. Should it be web, mobile, or desktop? Now, what I'm not entirely sure on is what the difference between web and desktop is. If web isn't the same as mobile, well then what is the difference between web and desktop? I don't really know. Foxy BS, like CBS. Ha! Ha! I like it, but alas, it is too late. Well, I suppose I could go back, but Pippi was first. So, for a streaming service, I don't use mobile all that much for things, so I would like to think that streaming services are more popular on the web, but I don't really know. A login system. Nah, we don't care about people logging in to see streams. Maybe the streamers should log in, but our users, most of our users won't need to log in, so we'll just do web and mobile. Okay, so now we have to create the landing page for each of these, which will require some UI components. Oh, speaking of which, Raymond is sitting over here idling. You, sir, can make some of that, and Carrie should focus on UI components, and we'll have to send her on vacation again before too long. Now, I think we need to hire another manager because we've got a lot of people idling here, and I don't want to click on them repeatedly. So we'll get an intermediate manager. I think 3 days of recruitment will be enough for intermediate. Did I want to hire any of these other lead developers? Nah, I don't think so. Oops. Oh, there we go again. The previous screen tells you who the users are in the pie charts. Oh, crap! Oh. Well, what was it? Streaming service, web. Oh, good. Well, we probably then should have done web and login. We did web and mobile, but that's okay. Wow, why would you ever want to do desktop then? It's either 0% or 2%. I'm not, like, to me, desktop means, like, using the web on your desktop computer, but maybe that means something else. Okay. Yeah, can we change this? We would have to cancel release. Ah, whatever. We'll keep it on mobile for now. Pippi says everyone should go watch Foxy's video of improv. So cute and funny. Well, thank you. I'm glad you think so. I haven't actually done improv in a few months. With it being summertime and it was like the end of our proof of concept at work and doing a lot of overtime, I just could not commit to doing 2.5 hour long classes every week. But I might pick that up again this fall. We'll see how I feel about that. I haven't quite decided. It's also kind of expensive. It's like $260 per class, so, you know, gotta set my priorities. Let's see, 244%, 245. We're gonna go with Cora. And we'll give you another desk in the manager's corner here. I suppose I should upgrade our desks and give these people some dual monitors, huh? Oh, shoot! I didn't even realize we just have... I forgot we had an employee just idling. Wow! Okay. So, that's right. we wanted to put another desk in here, we're paying Nelly to basically do nothing. Okay, that's a little too cramped for my liking. Even though, like, it's been pointed out, not that it actually matters. We can cram them all in there in one spot if we want to. Still kind of a tiny office, but that ought to do okay. There we go. Get our managers going here. Let's see. We'll just turn on all of these. There should be a GoFundMe service for sending people to comedy courses called GoFunnyMe. That's cute. I like that. Okay. I think we're good on our candidates. We can cancel that recruitment there. And, oh, that's right. We need to do an input module. We haven't even trained anybody on that yet. There you go. Can auto-repeat. Goodness gracious. So many people idling. What do we need here? You should figure out this platform. And now we can... Oh, nope. We gotta do 2 more front-end modules. Here, you can finish that one and then switch it. Oh! Didn't realize I didn't have that trained. Oh well. Let's see here. May or may not take on a contract right now. We'll see. What is... Why is it making the noise constantly of the contract at me? But that was the first time we actually had a contract. Okay. Interface module. Sure, we can do that after we implement our version 1 and release. Let's see. There we go. Oh, that's why it's making that noise, is I'm spending money on training her. Oh well. We've got enough money for now. No need to worry there. Woo! 3 users of Foxy Fern improv comedy. Only a 9% hype. What happens? Is there anything we can do to increase the hype? We could make our web landing page better. I think that might be a good idea. How about you jump in the front end modules, and we need to make sure... oh shoot. Okay, so after she makes that front end module, we'll need to make a couple of interface modules. Jeez, it's like really in depth how many things we have to craft for these modules. Woohoo! Foxy Fern Improv Comedy generated $2.15 in revenue. How much did it cost us? $375. Alright, well that's okay. We've got plenty of money. We don't have to worry about it too much for now. Oh, she is making interface modules. Okay, that's good. So, let's see what happens. Never mind, we need 4 front-end modules first. Carrie should probably go on vacation. There you go, Carrie. See you in a few days. Alright, we'll switch you to input module, and then we should have... Wow, that one is so much faster than the front-end one. There we go. Let's see how that does. What is our... Oh, shoot! Almost forgot about our contract! But we've got 40 hours left. Make sure somebody is working on UI component. I don't think they are because she was on vacation, so we'll have to train that up. That was my mistake. shoot! Okay. Somebody, yeah. Somebody is using those modules. That's the tricky part, is like, when you don't have a huge backlog of components... Oh my god, we have, speaking of backlogs, 57 of those? Ah, what's happening? Why are we still using these up? Stop, stop. Okay. You two, just take a chill pill for a second. Let this guy make some UI components. Take care of this contract, and then you can get back to your business. There we go. Okay, so what else could we do for this? Small virtual server. Yeah, we don't have any of these components needed. So for now, it looks like all we can really do is keep upgrading our landing page. Alright, let's see. Pippi says, how does your office designate between departments? Just signs, or is there another way? Just wondering for the developer's sake and some of us OCD peeps. If you're talking about my office, like my real-life job, we don't have any sort of signs. We only have 50 employees, so, like, it's pretty easy for the owners to remember who everyone is, since, like, they're the only two owners that have ever been the CEOs of this company, so they know everyone that works for them. They are there in the interviews and everything like that. But as far as, like, if you're just a person working there and you're looking for someone in another department, yeah, there's definitely people that don't know which offices others are in, but it's just be like, oh, which office is so-and-so in, and somebody will know. Okay, Mitty needs to go on vacation. Do one more wireframe component and then send her on her way. Alright, goodbye. Enjoy your 3-day weekend. Not gonna worry about a contract for now. We will do one more web landing page. Actually, I wonder what would happen if we just upgraded this one. Even though it's only 5% mobile, it's cheaper, and it's still 10% height. So we'll do that and see what kind of a difference that makes. And then it's probably gonna be about time to end the stream, as it is 9:30 at night and I haven't actually eaten dinner yet. So I gotta take care of myself. Also, I have this beer that I haven't been drinking. It's sitting here half full on my desk. Too much talking, not enough beer drinking. Didn't I tell you to make a front-end module? I guess you did already. Okay. We'll see what that does for us for the next day, and then we will call it quits for now. It's been fairly productive. We've only been a company for just under 2 months, and look at how much we've grown already. Pippi says, then this game needs a receptionist at the front answering those questions. Yeah, actually, we only just hired somebody for a front desk about 2 weeks ago. She works part-time, because there's not, like, a huge amount of work for her to do yet. But, yeah, it's crazy that we actually got big enough that we needed somebody to be an office manager. Pretty crazy. When I started at this company, there were like 24 employees, and that was just over 2 years ago, and now we have 50, and still growing. It's nuts. Alright, we are slowly increasing our amount of users. That is really not very many users when you think about how many people you want to be using your platform, but we'll get there eventually. Anyway, I do think that is going to be the end of our stream today. I feel a little bad that I did not upgrade anyone's desks this entire time, but they'll just have to wait until next time. For now, the IKEA desks will suffice. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for joining me in the stream. It's been a lot of fun. Had a good time chatting with you all. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and if you picked up the game, I hope it's as much fun for you as it has been for me. Thanks a lot, guys. Until next time, stay foxy.